Okay. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me. I thought I have already done that. I see. So here, you just want to click this one, right? There's the man whose daughter. Okay. What about this one? Do you want to click? No. No, right? Exactly, I can't. I don't know why like this, okay? So maybe that, shall we have a click? Shall we have a look? And I will click finish here. And I
Can
don't,
also say like blank, like that's exactly the information I needed.
okay, you just want to choose like this.
Yes.
The park plan I go running is really peaceful. 4 items remaining.
I think in this sentence, only the word will is that
Okay,
we don't need to
possible.
use other
Okay, possible.
reticles.
What about this one? No, right?
One
I'm looking for something.
that
That.
We can choose that.
Yes.
So where's the book? Like this.
that's rich.
Okay, that's the man whose daughter only, right? One of the people I admire.
Who I
The
admire.
woman's. No, we can't, right?
A woman, yes, only who, teacher. That's the man.
Then for the
Okay.
woman, we can still use that, right? We can also use that with people too. I think.
This one.
No, the first one, the woman started with the woman. Yeah, I think we can also use that for people.
The woman that Cora said. So shall we click and have a look?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. Thanks for reminding. The woman who Cora said she will ring again later. So for that one, we can also use that like this. Now the woman that Cora said she would ring again later. Mostly we usually use who, right? So one of the people who I admire or that I admire, or you can omit like this, okay, relative pronoun. That's the man whose daughter. Here, Maro, it showed about possessive pronoun. That's why we have to use whose. Where's the book? Which Paul lend you? That Paul lend you? Or you can omit relative pronoun, okay? I'm looking for something which we clean glass or that we clean glass. So the day one they met was her birthday. And the park where I go running is really peaceful. And that's exactly the information that I needed or wish I needed or no, okay, relative pronoun at all. Okay. So shall we have a look at here? Like all of you have mentioned before, now defining related clauses give us essential information, okay? It talk about who or what we are talking about. So the woman who lives next door work in a bank, or these are the flights that have been canceled. So we usually use a relative pronoun or a verb to start a defined related clause like who, which, that, one, where, or whose. No, here we can use both who and that. No, we have to remember we can use both who and that to talk about people. So that is more common and a bit more informal. Okay, if you would like to talk about informal one solution, or you can use that, but formal one solution, or you better use who like this, okay? She's the woman who cuts my hair. He's the man that I met at a conference. So you can also use which and that to talk about things. That is more common and a bit more informal. There was a 1-year guarantee which came with the TV. The laptop that I bought last week has started making a strange noise like this, okay? Other pronouns here are maybe you can use one to refer to time. Summer is the season when I'm the happiest. Where we can use where to refer to a place. That's the stadium where Real Madrid play. You can use whose, okay, to refer to the person that something belongs to. He's a musician whose album have sold millions. So in this case, for definite relative clause, we can omit the relative pronoun. You can have a look. No, we can leave out the relative pronouns. So usually leave out who, which, that. If it is followed by the subject, you can have a look. Followed by the subject. The assistant that we met was really kind. Here, this is the relative pronoun that followed by subject. In this case, we can omit the relative pronoun. So the assistant we met was really kind. So we can't usually leave it out if it is followed by a verb. The assistant that helped us really kind. Here, that followed by verb. In this case, we cannot omit the relative pronoun like this, okay? According to this, followed by people, we can use both would and that, but that is informal. So followed by things, okay, we can use which and that, okay, that is quite informal. So if we want to refer to time, we can use one, refer to place, we can use where, okay, refer to something that belongs to, we can use whose. Okay, one, can we omit the relative pronoun? Relative pronoun followed by subject or relative pronoun followed by verb. Which relative pronoun can we omit?
Followed by the subject. We
Yes,
can
followed by
omit
the
relative
subject,
pronoun.
right? We can omit the relative pronoun. Okay, shall we try another task here? So the thing we saw last week was awful. Here, more than one answer is possible. The thing
The fan,
that we saw, and then the
which
thing
and
which
which we saw, and then
no relative,
omit.
okay,
No.
no related, not no relative pronoun. Okay, now shall we move on? So that's the hospital
that's the hospital.
where
where I
Where
was
That's where
I
born.
was born.
Okay, where I was born. Okay, any other options? No, right?
no
no
So
teacher.
what about the doctor? I usually see doesn't
Daughter
anymore.
that
The
I
doctor,
usually see.
that
okay,
That
both
I
that,
usually
That
see.
no
and then
relative
no
relative
relative
pronoun.
pronoun. Okay, thank
Relative
you. Good job.
pronouns.
So what about here? The week blend they were in Edinburgh was lovely and sunny. The week
when
one, okay, one they were, okay. So now we move to another one here. That's the one man bought my old car.
who bought
Okay,
that
beside
fault.
this, okay, that, right? Okay. Can we omit relative pronoun?
Yes.
No, followed by
No,
no.
it was followed by
Cat.
verb, right? So
We
that's
can't
why we,
use.
okay, we can't omit the relative pronoun, no? Because it was followed by verb. So another one. He called a plumber. He found online. He called a plumber.
That who
That or who. Okay, and
no
then
relative
no relative
no
pronoun.
relative
Yes,
pronoun.
okay. So they ate at a restaurant, serves only vegan dishes. Okay, they ate at a restaurant
where
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 serve only vegan dishes.
okay
That
that
sauce only vegan dishes.
okay. Anything else? That's all.
That's all.
Okay, the passenger flights were
The
cancelled, got a
passenger
refund. The passenger
whose flight.
Whose
flights were
flights.
cancelled, got a refund.
Whose.
Okay,
Yes.
whose, right? Shall we have a look here?
Precious pronoun.
15 out of 16. Oh, you make one mistake. Shall we have a look? Okay. That serve and which serve. Okay, they ate at a restaurant. That, not where. They ate at a restaurant that serve only vegan dishes or which serves only vegan dishes like this. Okay, you cannot use will, no, because here they don't refer to a place and just talk about a thing like this. Actually, we can use will, no. The thing, yes, that's the only one. We make mistake here. They ate at the restaurants. Okay, blend serves only vegan dishes. Okay, that serve or which serves only vegan dishes. Okay, so you can use where followed by subject. Okay, here maro that and which got followed by verb. That's fine. But no. So up to this now, any questions so far before we move to non-defining related clause? No more, right? Now, so shall we move to this one here? So shall we have a look at non-defined related clause? In order to give extra information, we can use non-defined related clause. So here my Jack, comma, who's retired now, comma, spends a lot of time with his grandparents. Now we want to see the new Tom Carter film, comma, which was released on Friday. So my sister, comma, whose dog I'm looking after is visiting a friend in Australia. As you can see here, in order to give extra information, we need to use comma. So shall we do another task? So such kind of, okay, this kind of website, Kali, mostly based on TTT, no? Task, teach, task, okay? So have a look at. Shall we take a task again, okay? This time it focuses on non-defining related clause. So the news cue, you have to complete the sentences with who, which, whose, when, and where, okay? The news cue blend has a pool open last week.
Which has.
Okay.
Which
That
has
or which.
Which?
Right?
So my cousin.
My cousin. Whom?
Who.
So we visited the museum.
The museum. Well.
Where we all for something.
So what about she offered me a coffee?
Which
Which
was
Yes. And
Yesterday.
yesterday.
which was
Which
Which was the holiday. He works with his parents. Companies make furniture.
whose company makes
Company make managers.
Okay.
Whose?
The parties at the
Party
weekend,
at the weekend.
more people can come.
when more people can come.
one.
Okay. The hospital.
The hospital.
Where
So shall we have a look? Oh,
My God.
so we are going to have a look here. Which
which
the hospital, which local people depend on? Maybe this is the hospital where I was born. Okay. Maybe usually we can use subject. Maybe it can be some kind of passive sentences, but we can use where, I think. Okay. The hospital which local people depend on is being closed down.
Is being closed down.
That place got served as an actor or agent solution. We can use which or that, but that place or something was happened solution. We can use, okay, where like this, okay? This is the hospital where I was born. That I was born, not like this one, no? So this is the hospital, okay? Which local people depend on, or the hospital, which local people depend on is being closed down. Here, this is the subject, no? This is the hospital where I was born so at the time, solution, no? We want to focus on the action I was born. So that's why we can use where like this, no? In order to refer to the place, no? Here, it is as an agent or not as an agent, as a doer. The hospital, which local people depend on, is being closed down. But we have clear example. Shall we have a look at here? So relative clauses, okay, give us information about the persons or thing mentioned here. Non-defined relative clauses give us extra information about someone or something. It isn't essential for understanding who or what we are talking about. So here, my grandfather, who is 87, goes swimming every day. The house, which was built in 1883, has just been opened to the public. The award was given to Sarah, whose short story impressed the judges like this. No? So we always use a relative pronoun or adverb to start a non-defining relative clause, like who, which, whose, one, or where, but not that. Remember, non-defining relative clauses, we cannot use that. No? So we also have to use comma to separate the clause from the rest of the sentences here. So we can use who to talk about people, which to talk about things, whose to refer to the persons or thing that something belongs to. You can have a look at this example. Yesterday, I met my new boss, who was very nice. The house, which is very big, is also very cold. My next door neighbor, whose children go to school with ours, has just bought a new car. After the port, there is a row of fishermen houses whose lights can be seen from across the bay. So in order to refer to places and time, we can use which with a preposition to talk about places and time. It is more common to use where and when instead of which and the preposition here. City Park, which we used to go to, has been closed down. City Park, where we used to go to, has been closed down. December, which Christmas is celebrated in, is the summer meant for the southern hemisphere. December, one Christmas is celebrated is a summer meant for the southern hemisphere. If you want to use one, so you don't need to use preposition. No? If you use which to solution, you have to use another preposition like this, okay? Which we used to go to, where we used to go, like this one. No? And we can use which without a preposition too. We can use where or when. Center Park, which we love, is always really busy on Saturday, which is my favorite month. Okay, like this, no? Which kind of we can use without a preposition. So shall we try another one this time? This time I hope we will get full mark. Last week, he got a phone call from his father. What will be the answer?
He hadn't
hadn't
Whom he
spoken
hadn't
to
spoken in
in
years.
years.
Okay.
When
So
I
what
left,
about another one? When I left, they threw me a party.
Which
which
was
Which was a complete surprise.
correct.
My birthday, Glenn was my 40th, turned out to be a wonderful day. My birthday,
when
My
which
brother and when was
one was okay. The Javan tiger, plant habitat was largely destroyed by humans, is now extinct. The Javan tiger,
Whose habitat?
whose habitat was
okay,
largely
whose habitats? So the hostel we stay at several times is symbol.
well we have stayed
where
Which
which
we have
well we
Which
have stayed at several times.
okay, which or where? Maybe later we will check.
where
Okay.
yes
I sometimes go and
Where
study in my local park
sometimes we stayed
where
where
where I can
where I
well I
can
can
get
get
okay, sun fresh air.
stand
uh,
fresh
Winter,
when
when
temperature
when temperatures
one
uh,
temperature are lower, sees
low.
higher rainfall. They want to a concerts at the new arena.
Which was big
which
last
was
year.
which was
Let's see. Shall we have a look at here? Okay. Here, my birthday. Why? Can use one.
I think it was
Which my birthday, which was my 40th, like this. Okay. One nobody so not maybe you can use sun information. For example, winter, one temperatures are lowest. My birthday, one you prepare a surprise for me. So no, yes, you can like this. No, here Maro, it was followed by a verb solution. No, it is not appropriate to use one. My birthday, one was my 40th instead of this one, which was my 40th. If you would like to use my birthday, once you celebrate or when you prepare a surprise for me, blah, 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 so that you can. Well, okay. Up to this now, any questions so far before we move to some more exercises here? No more, right? Okay. So shall we have a look here? Okay. So as you can see here, these two sentences I have given to you as an example already. So this is just a summary. For the definability clause, it gives us essential information. For non-definability clauses, okay, it gives us additional information like this, okay? Okay, this is just an example. So you have to add defining or non-defining related clauses, okay, to the following sentences to make them more descriptive. This is just an example. Here, shall we have a look? The car is very old. So for defining clause, you can add the phrase like this, okay? The car that I bought last year is very old. For non-defining related clause, the car, comma, which is parked outside, comma, is very old, like this, okay? Like this. This is just an example. So I will ask you to write this sentence. Okay, maybe here. Okay. This is just a example, another example sentence. I want you to write two sentences. One defining related clause and then another non-defining related clause. You can expand according to your own idea. Like this. Here you are given the car is very old only, right? The car is very old. In order to make it defining related clause, you can add, okay, that I bought last year. Or for non-defining related clause, the car which is parked outside is very old. These are your own idea. Here, Male, the teacher, blah, 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 is very kind. Okay, the teacher, blah, 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 is very kind. Okay, so you, based on these sentences, you have to expand. One sentence, you have to use defining related clause. Another sentence, you have to use non-defining related clause, but it should be more descriptive. Okay, so if you finish, just type your answer in the chat box. The teacher who lives next to our door, okay, okay, who lives next door, so yeah, who lives next door is very kind. Okay, so you are using non-defined related clause. Okay, you are giving extra information, right? Okay. So let me have a look. Okay. The teacher who teaches me English is very kind. Okay, thank you for your answer, Dave. The teacher who is my primary teacher is very kind. Thank you for your answer, Joe. The teacher who teaches the English subject to me is proficient in technology. Okay, thank you, Itingi. So the teacher who teaches us is very kind. Thank you, Sue. The teacher who has been teaching 10 years is very kind. Okay, thank you, Sue. Okay. The teacher whom I met was from my high school. Okay, thank you. And the teacher who is very kind is from our class. I see. The teacher, yeah, you can, who is from our class is very kind. You can use it too. Thank you, Cherisa. The teacher who teaches English is very kind. The teacher who wears black glasses is very kind. Okay. Only black glasses. I see. So I would try to change the color. Okay. I see. Thank you for answer, Sumyap Hussein. I see. The teacher who taught chemistry is very kind. Thank you for answer, Tandai. And so the teacher who is good at public speaking skill teaches me English. Thank you for answer, Itingi. The teacher who is very kind, it's our home run teacher. Okay, thank you for answer, Tandai. The teacher who taught me the English language is very kind. Okay, the teacher who is teaching right now is very kind. Thank you for answer, Radi. Okay, okay. So who's left? Maybe let me have a look. Okay. True all. Who's always wearing long sleeve blouse. Okay. Who is, now maybe type in slip, I think, than me. Okay. Is very kind. The teacher who is very kind is my maths teacher. Okay, thank you for answer the link, which I bought is very good. Why will is next to my houses? Yes, Nina. The way you write your sentence is correct. But here, I want you to expand this sentence. The teacher is very kind. Okay?
Yes, teacher.
Teacher's English is very patient. Okay. Here, Kanjolin, I think you may have typed in slip. Patent is adjective, right? Patence is noun, right? Okay.
Teacher, do I need to write it again?
It would be better because I just want to know because you need to elaborate this one because there are some more exercises like this.
Yes.
Let's sing the
So I just need to explain like two sentences or one sentence.
Okay, two sentences. Okay, here, the teacher is very kind. Maybe you can have a look at your friends too. The teacher, blah 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 blah. Okay, is very kind. Okay, the teacher, you have to use a non-definability clause. Okay, and using comma and is very kind like this, right? Okay.
Yes.
Teacher who has been working for 10 years, very kind. Okay, thank you, Dave. Any questions?
Teacher, may I ask questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
The teacher who has been working for 10 years is very kind. In this sentence, do I need to use for in front of a
Yes.
period of time, teacher?
Yes, we need to. Talking about the period of time, that's why we need to.
Thank you, teacher.
So welcome. The teacher which I gave an invitation letter, okay, is my English teacher. Okay, thank you. Thank you for answer, Tinza. Okay, here, you have to expand this sentence. The teacher, very kind, like this, okay?
Teacher, can I answer questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Could you tell me, please, when and when not we need to put comma?
Okay. No. Only non-definability clause. So here, the car, which is parked outside, is very old. Like this. Only in non-definability clause, you can use comma. Okay. For definability clause, you don't need to use comma. That's the difference between definability clause and non-definability clause. Okay.
So, yeah, how can we differentiate?
Okay. We can differentiate like this. Okay. For example, if it is okay, so shall we have a look? The car is very old. Which car? Which car are you talking about? Okay, which car are you talking about like this? Okay, so actually the car that I bought last year. Okay, so maybe depending on the context, based on this sentence is not enough. Okay, there may be some context. Based on the context or based on the situations, okay, we can use definability clause and non-definability clause. Okay, so for example here, if we are talking to maybe for the sentence, I'm talking to you, for example, like this, okay? Dave, okay, my car is very old. The car is very old, like this, okay? At the time, I need to give definition, okay? Because I have a lot of cars. Imagine, I have a lot of cars. So maybe I bought so many cars already in my garage, like this, okay? So I mentioned the car that I bought last year is very old. I need to give definition because I have many cars. So second condition, non-definability clause. The car which is parked outside, my car which is parked outside is very old. Everyone knows that I have only one car. So that's why I don't need to give definition. I just give extra information only, like this.
Yes. Yeah. I'm clear now.
I see, like this. Okay. For example,
Yeah.
like this. Okay. If you have so many things, you need to give definition. Okay. At the time, you don't need to use comma. But if you have only one or that person has only one thing, at the time, you need to use comma, want to give an extra information like this. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for clarification, teacher.
Okay, you're welcome. Maths is very patient, who has been teaching maths for many Your ears is very patient. Okay, thank you for answer, Nina, like this, okay? Thank you for answer itu. Who we met at, no? The teacher who we met at primary school is very kind, like this, okay? Okay, thank you. Thank you for all of your answer. Now, shall we have a look at how to write a descriptive paragraph, okay? So, for example, this sentence, no? My brother, who lives in, not my brother, who lives in Singapore is younger than me. I need to give a definition. I'm talking about my brother who is living in Singapore, not any other brothers who is living in other places, not in Yangon or not in other places like this. I just want to give a definition. Only brother, the brother who is working in Singapore, because I have a lot of brothers. And my brother, and comma, who lives in Singapore is younger than me. In this case, I have only one brother, like this, but not because everybody knows this. I have only one brother, but I just want to give extra information like this. Okay, so now we'll move to another one. This is just an example. The teacher is very kind. The teacher who teaches math is very kind. The teacher who loves reading is very kind, like this. Okay, like this, but no. This is just an example. So shall we have a look here? These are the sensory details. So before we talk about, okay, descriptive writing, we need to note about sensory details, okay? It helps to create vivid or clear description. They are sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch, like this, okay? I will show you as an example. What about sight? What about sound? So what about smell? What about taste? And what about touch here? So shall we have a look? Later on, we are going to practice now. So when we talk about sight, the sunsets painted the sky in shades of orange and pink. So we can see it clearly in our mind's eye. The sunset, okay, painted the sky in shades of orange and pink. Okay. The leaves rustle in gentle breeze. We can hear the sounds, okay? Fluttering in the breeze like this, okay? Smell. The aroma of freshly baked bread fill the air. We can smell it. The lemonade was refreshingly tangy. Oh, like this, okay? So the sand was warm and soft under my feet. You can touch it like this, okay? These are their sensory details. When we want to talk about sensory details, you have to include sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, like this, no? Okay, I will show you one more thing. Shall we practice, okay? Simple description is, the park was nice. I will show you an example. How can we write about sight, sound? Here, sight, sound, smell, taste, touch. I forgot to do the animation, but I will show you here. Actually, I intended to do it, okay, but I have to go to the vet because my little kitty was bitten by other stray cats. So that's why I arrived home late. So that's why I did not have time to add animation. So shall we have a look? Not sorry for the inconvenience. So let me show you the example here. These are the enhanced description example. When we talk about sight, the park was nice. Here, this is a simple phrase. The park was nice. Based on this sentence, we can use like this. The park was nice. What about sight? With vibrant green grass and colorful flowers like this, right? Okay. Blooming all around. What about sound? Okay, birds trip happily in the trees. The laughter of children playing fill the air. Blah, blah, blah. So these are the things you can see in the park and you can hear in the park. The fresh scents of blooming flowers and freshly cut grass wafted through the park. Okay. So another one, taste. We enjoyed a sweet ice cream cone that melted slowly under the warm sun. Okay. So the scents warm gently touch our skin, and the cool breeze provided a refreshing contrast. Okay. So all of these information are based on the park, the nice park like this. Huh? You do that? I will give you another one. I will show you. No, here must be based on the sentence. The park was nice. You can add some more adjective like sights. And what about sounds? The thing you can hear in the park. What about smell? Okay, the smell you can get in the park. What about taste? What you can do? What you can eat in the park? What about touch? So what can be touched, or what can you touch? Okay, in the park like this. Okay, here Maro, it talk about the sense one. Okay, now I will show you. Okay, so I gave you simple description. The beach was beautiful. I want you to add some more. What about sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch? I will give you 6 minutes. Can you do that within 6 minutes, or would you like to take more time? Just try it. Can you do that?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, go
Yes,
ahead.
teacher.
So think about the beach. What makes the big beach beautiful, right? What makes the beach beautiful? What can we see? What can we hear? What can we smell? Which thing we can taste? Which thing we can touch? Like this, okay? It's okay, no? If you cannot write a complex sentence or compound sentence, it's okay. But try to write a simple sentence, okay? But if you can use compound sentence, it's okay. Using coordinating conjunction. If you would like to use, okay, complex sentence using subordinating conjunction, it's okay. If you would like to use definite related clause, non-definite related clause, it's okay. Go ahead, okay? Okay. What kind of coffee is it? I see. I taste cream, and that's why. The teacher, okay, no. The beach is alive under the sunshine. What about the beach was beautiful with food of trees, private playground for children, and many other spacious places to relax comfortably on the bay. Okay, thank you. So the beach was beautiful under the blue skies. Okay. Thank you for your answer, Cherry Zor. And thank you for your answer, Dave. And thank you for your answer, Tandai. The beach is full of the smooth sounds of the wave and the sweet melody of birds, right? Okay. Actually, yeah, I just want to go to the beach, no? Just for December break. If I did not have a chance, that's why. That's why I asked you to write, okay, a vivid description in my image or in my mind, okay? The beach was beautiful with rays of sunlight shining through the oceans. Okay, thank you for your answer, Sumi Fusing. The beach was beautiful with stunning view and the clear blue sky. Okay, thank you for your answer. Okay. On the beach, a nice and sweet smell of seafood is floating the whole atmosphere. Okay. After hearing that one, I just want to have sense. Okay, barbecue, right? Okay. Thank you for your answer, Dave. The beach was there can be background noises of local sailors and children. Yeah, of course, like this, right? Okay, even at night. Thank you for your answer, Jerry. So the beach was sparkling under the sky. We can feel the breeze of the fresh air. The rhythmic sounds of waves are amazing. The taste of salty water is nice. The gentle breeze refreshed our mind. Okay, thank you for answer, Suit. The ocean waves echo around the beach. Yeah, thank you for your answer, Sumia Pusing. The beach is beautiful with the sounds of waves, right? Okay, thank you for your answer, Itu. The beach offers a delicious and decent fresh seafood. Okay, thank you for answer, Dave. All of your sentences, no, makes me really want to go to the beach. Okay, one more time. The beach was beautiful with the splashing of swimmers and the warm or sunshine. Okay, thank you for answer, Joe. You also add, okay, sound in the touch. Okay, the beach was beautiful with soft air and the laughter of children playing water under the sand. Okay, thank you for answer, Nina. Like this. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Who's left? Who's left? Who stay tuned? Because I need to show two more things. That's why we are going to do a lot of practices.
That I almost finished. Please wait.
Okay, it's okay. Take your time. Take your time. Actually, yeah, in order to do writing, so I need to give time. Okay, I will wait. I will wait. Okay. Should we have a look? At night, you might get smell of barbecue and fire come as most people are celebrating to come here. No. So and then thank you for your answer, Cherry Song. So the beach was beautiful, perfectly separated by white sand and blue oceans. Okay. It is pleasant to hear the sounds of sunbirds and kids playing. Thank you. Gray seafood releases full amount of smell to feed the surrounding of the beach. Feed the surrounding beach. Thank you, no. Thank you for your answer, Woody.
Finished.
Okay, so shall we have a look? The beach was beautiful. Okay, the foods that serve a CRVE, right? Served BCR. Maybe type in slip, I think, and most hotel might be a little salty as they offer you with seafood. Okay, I see. Thank you for answer, cherries off. So shall we have a look? The scenery was so spectacular with children who were playing with their mates together, others drinking coconut juice while they were relaxing before none. Okay, birds were also making so pleasant sounds, and some groups were just enjoying music. The fresh air coming from the oceans and some nice smells of barbecue could make type in slip, I think, right? Could make right? Make people feel hungry. Food that were available there was so yummy. Food available there. Okay, it's okay. You don't need to use that. Food available there was so yummy. And the sunlights also got, especially in the morning. The sunlight, especially in the maybe you don't need to use also got. The sunlight, especially in the morning, was really warm, so it's okay. Like this now. Thank you for your answer, the reading. It's breathtaking to be exposure with nature. Breathtaking to be. Okay, to get exposure. To get exposure with nature. Thank you for your answer. The beach was beautiful with rays of sunlight shining through the ocean. The showing circle around the beach. The delicious man's seafood is making the people starve. The taste of seafood makes people want to smile. The breeze of wind is passing through the people near the beach. Okay, thank you for answer, Sumya. You see? The sense of seafood, right? The scent of seafood attracts the people and makes them starving. The beach, well, it touched the horizon is beautiful. The beach where I can have a variety of delicious gray stuff. It's really convenient. Okay. Maybe CONVNIENT is edited. No, CONVNIENT is no. Here, it should be edited. No. And in the note, I can have a stroll along the shore where I can touch the soft sand. Thank you for answer, Kanjali. Okay, I will wait for you. Okay, another 2 more minutes. And after that, we will move to another one. After another 2 more minutes, we will move to another sentence. This will make you hungry, and if you are, there are lots of restaurants where you can have variety of seafood. While you are walking around the beach with bale food, you can feed the sands and you can collect snail shells. Okay, seashells like this. Okay, thank you for answer, Woody. Okay, the beach was beautiful with different types of visitor and sightseeing views all around. Children play in the water and the music coming from the guitar is pleasant. The visitor got the sense of roasted fishes and prawns. Okay, the roasted fishes and prawns are very delicious. The visitor can touch the sand, rocks, and small insect. Okay, thank you for answer, Tenza. Okay, so anyone's left? Stay typing. Is there anyone who is stay typing? No more, right? So now, shall we move to another one? Thank you so much for your answer. So shall we have a look here? This is just a sample. The beach was beautiful with golden sand stretching as far as the eye could see and the sparkling blue oceans reflecting the clear sky. according to the sites, okay? Sounds. The gentle sounds of waves lapping against the shore and the distant calls of seagulls created a peaceful atmosphere. So what about smell? The salty sea air was refractions, okay, and mixed with the faint scent of sunscreen. What about taste? We savor the taste of cool, juicy watermelon slices under the shade of a beach umbrella. So the one sense felt soft and inviting underfoot, while the cool ocean breeze provided a perfect balance like this, no? So now we are moving to another one here. I just want to give you another homework, no? This one. Actually, I forgot to show you this one, okay? The market was busy. I want you to give this as an example. Okay. Could you kindly do it as homework?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
So you can add your sensory details. Okay, the market was busy. Try to write, okay? So what about the sight? What about sound? What about smell? What about taste? What about touch? Like this, okay? Based on this one, the market was busy. Okay, so now we move to another one. Well, when we are going to talk about descriptive writing, we need to think sensory details. And after that, we need to use clear adjective. So shall we have a look here? You can enhance description by providing specific and colorful details. So these are just an example. Instead of nice, you can use delightful, charming. So instead of big, you can use enormous or gigantic, okay? So instead of happy, you can use ecstatic, and then joyful, like this, okay? Ecstatic, like this, no? Especially I will try to use extreme adjective. Instead of nice, you can use delightful, charming. Instead of big, you can use enormous or gigantic so that it would have clear picture. So let me show you another one here. This is just an example. You have to rewrite the sentences using more vivid adjectives. Basic sentence is, the house was big. If you would like to enhance, instead of big, you can use enormous. But you can extend with towering walls and expanses grown. The house was enormous. Okay. Instead of big, it looked much clearer in your mind's eye. The house was enormous with towering walls and expansive rooms like this, you know. So shall we have a look here? We are going to try this one here. What about this one? The food was good. Instead of good, which adjective can we use? Okay, thank you for
Excellent. Excellent.
Delicious.
okay, delicious, right?
Nice.
Okay, yes, delicious. One word is delicious, right? Instead of good, right? Okay, thank you for answer. No, Itingi, the beach was beautiful. It's clean and enchanting. It is a nice place for those who love the waves, not waves of the sun, which put us in a good mood. We explored the taste of coconut juice by sitting on the one sand. Strolling along the beach was a good experience for me. Okay, thank you for answer, Itingi. Okay, so beside the word good, you can use delicious, right? And you can add some more description too. What about beside of pretty? Which adjective can we use?
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous or breathtaking.
Okay, breathtaking, and then stunning, elegant, or something that's like this. Okay.
Scenic.
Okay. Yes, elegant like this. Okay, thank you. There are lots of words related with pretty, right? Okay, what about friendly? Instead of using friendly, the dog was friendly. Which word can we use? Is there any other word? But here, if you would like to emphasize, you can use like absolutely or completely and adding Another description. How the dog was friendly. In which way? Which behavior the dog behave or the dog make like this. Okay, you can add up like this. Okay, so let me show you an example. Like this. No, the food was delicious with rich savory flavors. Okay, that tantalize our taste buds. Delicious. So the garden was pretty. The garden was stunning. Okay, with vibrant flowers blooming in riot of colors. The dog was friendly. Okay, the dog was incredibly friendly, wagging its tail energetically and greeting everyone with a joyful bark like this. Okay, here, no, even a bark, no, joyful bark. Okay, not angry like this, right? Okay. Because of these adjectives, okay, it make the scenes, okay, much clearer in your mind's eye. These are some examples. And I want you to do one thing. So here I will give you, I see. I just want to give you an easy one. Okay, for example, here. No. Okay, how can we exchange using adjective? This house is small.
Tiny.
Yes, tiny. This house is tiny.
Not very spacious.
Spacious, okay. This house is not very spacious. Maybe you can use as comparative like this, okay. This house is as small as or as tiny as matchbox like this, okay. I just kidding, man. No? This house is so tiny and stuck like in a coffin like this. But no? If you would like to add some more expressions, you can use. And what else can you use? Instead of the word small, tiny, minute, and then not spacious.
Yeah, what about not very wide?
Yeah, not very wide too. Not very wide. Okay. You can use it too.
The house is cute because of the tiny size.
Okay, you can use, okay, according to your point of view too. It's okay. Here, when we talk about these things, small is just an average, okay, average adjective only. You know? When we talk about, okay, nice, or tiny, so they are extreme adjective, no? Absolutely tiny, okay, completely tiny, like this, okay? Here, we can use, okay, for example, small, right? It is a gradable adjective. We can talk about gradable adjective. Small, very small, quite small, like this, no? Here, tiny, so, it is an extreme adjective already. We can use absolutely tiny and completely tiny, like this, no? When we are going to describe something, try to use extreme adjective. So that it will make you clearer in your mind's eye. So I hope you know about gradable adjective and then extreme adjective, right?
Yes.
Yes, right. Okay. What happened? I can have a look at here. No. Okay, elegant. Yeah, good nature too. Yes, you can use it too instead of friendly. Well behave. Oh. Okay. So now shall we move to another one this time? Another thing we have to consider when we are going to write descriptive writing is that try to use specific noun. Okay. It creates precise and clear images in the reader's mind. It will provide more detail than generic nouns. So you can have a look at here. So instead of animal, you can use golden retriever. Instead of flower, you can use rose. Instead of food, you can use something else. Maybe like spaghetti or maybe mohinga or something else like this, okay? Instead of food, okay? Food, what kind of food it is? Try to use a specific noun. Okay, got it now? Shall we have a look here? I'm show you the sun example. Rewrite the sentences using more specific nouns. This is general sentence. She adopted an animal. Oh, there are lots of animals, right? Okay. What kind of animal is it? Okay. Here my enhanced sentence. She adopted a playful golden retriever. Ah, okay, we can see, right? Golden retriever. Which one? Playful. Playful golden retriever. Like this. Okay. So shall we move to another one this time? So he bought a car. They visited a city. She could and me. So I want you to write one sentence, one enhanced sentence for these three sentences. Instead of he bought a car, we need to give her specific now. What kind of car? They visited a city. Which city? Where is it, right? She could a meal. Oh, which meal? Maybe mohinga or coconut rice or something else like this, right? Try to use specific nouns. Okay, he bought a shiny, expensive car. Okay, what is it? Better to use the name of it. He bought a shiny, expensive, so ease. Or maybe Suzuki, Attica,
Yes, teacher. Yeah.
something else. Try to use specific now so that you can have the types of car and then the model and then the type of car won't be the same, right? He bought a small Honda Fit. Yeah, right. Okay. Honda Fit. Okay. Is it a shuttle? Shuttle Honda Fit or blah, 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 like this, right? Honda Fit. Okay. He bought a Scarlet Lamborghini. Ah, I really want to like this, right? Okay, thank you. I just only saw once. Okay. When I go to university at the time. But it's pink color. Maybe someone's drove it, I think, at the time. I just saw Mini Cooper in the car park. He bought a branded car like BMW. Okay, he bought a branded car, BMW. Try to use specific one. Branded car, BMW, like this. Okay, not like BMW because there are so many branded car, right? Try to use specific nouns. They visited Italy. Where is food or hidden gems? Ah, okay, thank you. Italy, yes. Try to use a specific nouns, okay? Thank you for your answer. Sum Tanda E, Cherry, Sum Yap Yusin, Dave. Okay. She bought a new white Toyota RAV4. Ah, okay. I like it too. But you need to use a lot of petrol, no? Because one of my senior teachers got it, okay? He bought a powerful, high-performance Toyota car. Thank you for your answer, Wati. They visited Oslo, where we can see Northern Light. Thank you for your answer, Tadai. They visited Dubai last week. Okay, thank you for your answer, Sumyat. Okay. Okay, they visited London last Myanmar. They visited Bangan, known for its ancient pagoda. Okay, he bought a black glasses a car, so he was excited to ride around the city, right? She could a delicious shan noodle as a snack. Thank you for answer, Cherry. Thank you for answer, Sue. Thank you for answer, Nina. Thank you for answer, Dave. Thank you for answer, Joe. And expensive Chevrolet Malibu. Yeah, I like it too, right? Okay. They visited Tuscans, which is one of the cities, CITIES, not one of the followed by plural nouns. Thank you for answer, Woody. She could a delicious tofu. Yeah, okay. Okay. She bought a new black Suzuki Seat. They visited Adamsville, the wonderful city Tangji, which is not as crowded as Yangon. Okay. She cooked a really delicious bean noodle. Okay, thank you for answer. Really, she cooked a pasta to make mac and cheese. Okay, thank you for answer, Sumit. She cooked coconut rice and chicken curry last night. Thank you for your answer, Dave. They visited a vibrant city where many historical buildings are located. Okay, which vibrant city? Try to use the name of it. Okay, the name of the city. Thank you for your answer, Sue. Have some coffee. Okay, he bought a polished Japanese car from showroom. Yes, you can. Polish Japan used car. Maybe try to use the name of it. It is a Toyota or like this. From showroom, they visited an ancient city which is recorded in UNESCO. Ancient city. Better try to give the name of it. Okay, ancient city, Myau or Bagan or she cooks a delicious meal for Thanksgiving Day. Okay, delicious meal. Which meal is it? Taki or blah blah blah. Okay, try to use a specific name. Delicious taki meal or blah 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 for Thanksgiving Day like this. Okay. Thank you for your answer, Itu. He bought a brand new MG Okay, she could a silver and spicy beef for my lunch. They visited an ancient city, Pekan, which is Pagoda is okay, one of the major tourist destination. Okay, thank you for your answer, Kanjolwin. She could a perfect meal consisting of chicken curry, cucumber salads, and pineapple. Pumpkin soup. Thank you for your answer, Woody. They visited to the Central Park, which offers a sense of tranquility where you are in low mood. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you for answer, Joe. She cooked a savory chicken pot pie the day before yesterday. Okay, thank you for answer, Nina. She cooked a spicy Korean noodle, which makes us to be hungry. Thank you for answer, Sue. Mami ni makamu tami. Mijali. Clearly. Ay, là tami na. Ay, không thể. Clearly. Mami ở cho như cái gọi luôn tami. Ay, không thể. Clearly. ¿No? Iba me cobre, ¿no? Ay, okay. So we visited Pioli, which is famous for its flour. She could have hasty fish curry that I have ever had in my life. Okay, thank you for answer, Itingi. Yeah, tumi ni. Here. Này, clean này. Ấy, không thể. Này đó. Ấy, hold it, clean đi. Ấy, click. Lily. Yeah, clear. Clear. Okay. Is there anyone who is still typing? Okay. So you can take your time. And I will show you another thing, one more thing. One more thing is that I think I need to. Okay, I see. So we have a look. This is simple descriptive paragraph. Okay. The park was peaceful. Flowers were blooming. Birds were singing. There was a small pond. It had clear water. Children were playing nearby. Okay, so here, based on these sentences, I want you to write descriptive paragraph. Okay, this time you can recall your memory. The park was peaceful. How was it peaceful? Flowers were blooming. Okay. Here, I'll give you an example, right? Flowers are blooming. It gave you there. When we talk about, okay, descriptive writing, we have to consider sensory details, right? And then try to use vivid adjectives and try to use specific nouns. Let me show you an example. How can we expand it? Here, the park was peaceful, right? In which way? In how? How was it peaceful? We are going to discuss, okay? If we want to talk about sensory details, which one do we have to include? Sensory details include?
Sight,
Yes.
Sight,
Sight,
smell,
taste,
touch,
sound,
sight,
touch,
smell,
Touch,
sound,
taste,
yes,
taste,
sound, taste,
and touch.
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 like this, right? Okay. And then try to use specific nouns, okay? And try to use vivid adjectives. Okay. So here, shall we have a look? Here, flowers were blooming. What kind of flowers? Try to use specific noun, right? Try to use specific noun. What kind of flowers can you see in the park? Okay. So what about blooming? Instead of blooming, is there any other extra adjective can we use? Or is it enough? You need to consider. And birds were singing. Here, flowers, right? Flowers, you can see sight, right? What about smell? You can add the smell too, right? What kind of flowers and what kind of smell can you get? Okay. What about sound? Here, my birds were singing. It would be better if you can use specific nouns. What kind of birds? How are they singing? Okay. There was a small pond. Okay. You can see small pond. And in that pond, instead of small, which adjective can you use? It had clear water. Instead of clear, which adjective can you use too? And children were playing nearby. Here, you can use some more sound also, right? Okay. Children were playing nearby. How many children's or young children's or blah, 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 like those things, playful children's, okay? They were playing nearby like this, okay? And you can add taste and you can add touch also. In this way, you can elaborate, you can write a more vivid and clear and attractive descriptive paragraph. This is just a simple descriptive paragraph only. You can extend using sensory details and specific nouns and vivid adjectives. Okay, I will give you only 3 minutes. Can you do it right now? Try to extend. You can use definite relative pronoun or non-definite relative pronouns or compound sentences or complex sentences. Can you finish right now? Or if you can't, you can take it as homework. Can I give you another similar paragraph like this as homework?
Yes, teacher.
Ah, okay. So maybe I better take the screenshot of this one because some of you may need some more time because it needs your brain to work, right? You can take your time. This one too. And another one is that, okay. I will stop sharing and I will share one more time. Okay, this one also. I gave you 3 more exercises, no? Including this one. Wow, thank you for your answer. The park was full of peaceful sound of birds, elegant beauty of the tulips was spreading the whole environment. There was also a clear and clean pond where the group were dark. Okay, the UCK asked, were swimming. Beside many teenage students were playing happily, making loud sounds. Okay, thank you for your answer, Dave. Like this, okay? Okay, you have only two homework, but no? So here, shall we have a look here? The market was busy. People were selling things. It smelled nice. There were sounds. Okay, try to use sensory details and try to use vivid adjective and try to use specific nouns also. Okay. Thank you for answer, Cherry. The park was peaceful, well, with the sounds of falling leaves. Cherry flowers were blooming. All parts of the park is so peaceful to listen to. The birds were singing in the middle of the park. There was a small pond where you can see the swans on the surface of clear water. Children entertained were playing nearby the ponds. Okay, thank you for answer, Cherry. Okay. So shall we summarize? Okay. For the other people, you can take your time. Okay. Today, shall we summarize what we are talking? Okay, what we studied today. But now today, Maro, we studied about definite related clause and non-definite related clause. Definite related clause, okay, it gives definition, essential information, but we can omit relative pronoun when it was followed by subject. Okay. Non-definite related clause, it gives extra information. We need to use comma. We cannot use which one? That or which?
That, teacher.
That. Okay, we cannot use that in non-defined related clause. We study about defining and non-defined related clauses. And after that, okay, we studied about the basic needs to write descriptive paragraph. They are sensory details, vivid adjectives, and specific nouns. And I give you 3 homework, right? So first sentence will be, I will ask Teacher William to send you in the Telegram group also, no? The park was beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you need to extend it. Another one will be, you are given a simple paragraph. Okay, you have to write enhance descriptive paragraph. There will be 2 sentences, right? The market and the park, like this. Okay, up to this now, any questions so far? Any other questions? You can take your time, no? If you don't have any other question right now, it's okay. But one idea, okay, one questions pop up in your mind. You can note down or you can send, okay, questions in the Telegram groups, okay? And I will ask or I will answer Okay, as much as I can. Any other questions so far? Okay, if you don't have, shall we call it a day now? Thank you so much for coming and joining the class today.
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye and
Yeah.
see you and good night. I will end the meeting right now. Okay.